nice and loose. Like, take it out. Like I want you to look like when you were playing with Lilo earlier. Can you catch it? Yeah. Nice. Can you catch it? Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Chill a dip.
Oh my gosh.
What is up, my friends, and welcome to the video. So today I'm with my mom, and we were having a conversation, and she was like, Zach, like, can you teach me how to use my new meat thermometer that I got her for Christmas? I'm like, all right, we got a bunch of chicken in the fridge. And she also wanted to learn how to make the potato chips for whenever I leave, and she can make them all the time because she's seen me make them, and they're so easy to make. Really, and so she just wanted to hone in on all the steps to be able to make them all the time. And then also how I air fry my frozen broccoli to where you just have this meal of volume, of taste, and of health. So in today's video, we're going to show you guys how to use the meat thermometer, how to perfectly bake chicken, how to make the potato chips, and how to air fry the broccoli. So a lot going on, but this is one of my favorite meals that I've ever had. I mean, I can eat this meal every single day and it doesn't get old. So I know you guys are going to enjoy it, so please give the video a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this type of content, if you guys want more content like this, because remember, when you guys give the video a thumbs up, it tells YouTube this video is important. This video is something that can help other people. This is the video that we should share across the platform. So when you guys do that and you do it early on, it helps tremendously. My mom appreciates it so much because then she's like, oh my God, I'm so proud of my son because he's getting so many views across YouTube and helping so many people. No. What's after? Video thumbs up, and then
subscribe to your
subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more content in the future like this. So what is you guys'
favorite meal?
Yeah, so for example, let's say if you had the ability to plug and play a meat, a potato, and a vegetable, what would that look like? What would your plate look like? So for this meal, we have chicken, well, a russet potato, and we have broccoli. What would your perfect plate be? What would your meat be? What would be your starchy carbohydrate, like what potato or rice or etc., and then what vegetable? So let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna pick 2 of you guys to win a copy of my best-selling recipe book. I think that's it.
Thumbs up, don't forget.
So this is what we're going to need for the recipe. So we're gonna be cooking up some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have some frozen broccoli, and then we have potatoes. I don't know how many of these potatoes we're actually gonna use, but I usually eat whenever I'm making the meal, and whenever you guys see the picture I'm gonna throw on the screen, usually it just takes 1 whole potato sliced thinly. So we're gonna see how many we can bake up of these. For the seasonings, on the chicken breasts, we have coarse sea salt and black pepper. My mom doesn't really have the best seasonings in the world, and she doesn't like garlic powder, so that's something we're just gonna keep it super simple for the sake of my mom. So she said we can use the onion powder, so we're gonna add that in as well. What are you doing over there? Come here. Come here. Look at you go. Hi, chicken nugget. So the first step, we're going to line our pan with aluminum foil. Now we're gonna spray the aluminum foil with some cooking spray. So now here's the kicker. We wanna make sure we thinly slice our potato, as thinly as possible, because that's gonna get these nice and crispy. So the goal is you wanna cut these as thin as possible. That's gonna ensure they come out nice and crispy. See, like, I cut this one maybe a little too thick. Like, this is more of what you're looking for. So as you guys can see, I mean, that's 1 potato. That's 1 potato with them about this thick. Ended up cutting up 3 of the potatoes is the one that is left, and so ended up covering 3 pans. And so the next step is going to be taking this cooking spray, spraying over the top. Then add some sea salt on top, some light salt. This isn't sea salt. I wish I had sea salt, but it's all good. If I was home, there'd be a sick slow-mo right now, the salt coming out on top. But now we're gonna add these to the oven. This is not the most ideal placement here. This oven isn't that big. So we got top rack, we have the big circular one, we have the small circular one. You can see that one's kind of overlapping. Shouldn't be an issue because it's not actually on the potatoes. So we will see how this goes, and I will let you guys know how long I actually cook these. So now I've taken a oven safe pan, lined it with aluminum foil, sprayed the aluminum foil with butter spray. Now we have our chicken breasts in here. We're gonna start with these flipped over, because then we're gonna season them and then flip them over, season them again. So you don't have to flip them back over.
What are you doing, chicken nugget? Roar.
Flip. So now we're gonna put these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, and we're looking for 170 degrees Fahrenheit. So for Christmas, one of the gifts I got my mom was a meat thermometer. And one thing you'll be able to do with the meat thermometer is you just stick it into the meat after it's been cooking for a while, and it tells you the temperature. And you want it about 170 degrees Fahrenheit across the whole chicken breast. 160 degrees Fahrenheit is safe to eat. 170 I've noticed is the best to have it if you want to eat it then, but then also have it after, like have it for leftovers. It retains a lot more juiciness. Like I used to over bake my chicken so much because it used to freak me out. Like I'd had multiple times where I'd eaten chicken that was kind of undercooked and I got sick from it. So like having the meat thermometer, it allows you to truly know that it is fully cooked and you have perfect meat every single time. And each meat you cook has different temperatures. For the chicken, I've found that 170 degrees Fahrenheit is a really good temperature for perfect chicken breast, not only in the moment, but in the future if you prep it. So you can see it was a little inconsistent with some of these being cooked evenly. We just had a lot in the oven. But we got some crunchy ones, and all the ones that are not like super crunchy are still delicious. So if you wanted to, you could take the ones off that are done, and then you could add the ones that are not done, add them back into the oven. So I'm gonna turn the oven down to 400 instead of 450. We had it on 450 for these. Now the chicken breast is about to get baked. Now, what I like to do is air fry my frozen vegetables. So usually just one whole bag like this. This is a 12-ounce bag. You can air fry it up in 15 minutes and it's unbelievable. So what I'm gonna do is just take some cooking spray, open up my tray, spray the bottom, drop those in there. So you can see like that's how full it is. It's about halfway up. That's usually the limit if you want them to actually roast. If you just want them to cook, you can fill it all the way up to the top and it'll like steam them. But if you want them to actually cook and get roasted, you want to make sure that it's about halfway full. Now you're just gonna spray with some cooking spray, shake a little bit, and then you can just add your salt, shake, and you're good. Add in here, turn it on, go to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I like to go about 18 minutes. But I would say 15 at least, and then 18 might be the roasted. That's it. I love an air fryer is while the oven's being used, I can just have this on the side cooking up whatever vegetables I want. And let's say you're meal prepping, you could honestly just put this thing into overdrive. In like an hour, you could do 4 batches of broccoli like that. That's pretty efficient. I mean, that's one big bag of broccoli. So I love air fryer. I mean, if you only had an air fryer just to make your vegetables, I think it's a worthwhile investment. Like what was this, Mom, like 40 bucks?
Yeah, something like that.
This one was like 40 bucks. It's such a great investment. I use mine all the time, and I love to reheat my food in there as well. So let's say you have a meal. Let's say I have a meal of the chicken, the broccoli and the potatoes, I could honestly just throw it all in here and heat it up like that for like 5 minutes, and it comes out really, really well. So yeah, potatoes are done. Potatoes tend to get more crispier as you let them cool. And then these will be cooking for another 18 minutes. Chicken breasts are in the oven, and I will check back with you guys whenever everything is done. So it's been about 25 minutes. So what I'm gonna do right now, put it into the chicken. So right now it says 162, 162, 161, 145. Okay, so consensus is we're gonna put these back in there for a second. We're gonna put those back in there for literally like 5 more minutes. I'm gonna turn the oven off. Chicken will be ready, potatoes will be ready. And so I just finished up the broccoli. You can see, so I might have cooked it a little bit too long, but I mean, you're gonna have some roasted pieces. I personally love it like this, but if you wanted to, then you can cook it at 15 minutes instead of 18 minutes. You'll just play with this, but I mean, I love my broccoli like this. So, whole meal is pretty much put together. I'm gonna put it on the plate, show you guys what it looks like, and then that's it. Nothing matters at all unless we pass the crunch test. And I'm gonna pass the crunchy potato torch onto my mom.
Okay.
All right.
Can I put ketchup on it?
Oh, go for it. Go for a dip.
Okay.
Get you a little dip.
Yeah.
Get you a little dip.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see what I can do. Yeah, that's intense, right?
Yeah.
That's the crunch test.
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure. These are good.
I know. Oh, you double dipping? You're double dipping just because you're my mom.
Yeah.
Just look at it like her. It's like double dipping is a no-go. That's good.
Really good.
All right, you gotta try chicken breast. Here you go. You want to dip it in the...
I do. I love ketchup.
I know you do.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like just one of those things, like uncooked chicken is just such a weird, scary thing. And so
It's just so good.
I know, it's like, it's just foolproof. So I'll link that meat thermometer in the description below, and I'll link my Amazon page. So like I have an Amazon cooking section where I put all my cooking utensils there, so you guys can go check out all of those too. I'll have that linked in the description below. And so that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit different than what we normally do. Not the crazy production value with all the angles, all the slow-mo, but it was just a video I wanted to record with my mom. My mom's like, hey Zach, like, how do I use this meat thermometer? And she's like, how do I make these potato chips? And I was like, all right, let's just make a recipe video to where she can reference, but she was a part of the whole process, and I could show her, and then I could show you guys, because I've been posting on my Instagram story showing you guys what I've been eating here, and you guys have been asking, how do I make this? How do I make this? How do I make this? So I was able to knock out a lot of different things while also spending time with my mom on my last day here in Florida before I head back to Austin. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up for my mom being a trooper.
Yeah.
What else do they need to do? They need to give the video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
So you get subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. It's good. You like that?
That's
one?
a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
So
All right.
hope you guys enjoy the video, and we will see you guys
Thumbs
in the
up.
next video. Thumbs up.